Stop being a total Lerix and just own it. Stop trying to escape from your past, dude. Now you've been felted by Rose Mulet. Lerix, you are Brad. You've become Brad. What have you done? You've forsaken yourself. It's all very well and good. Like, how do you... I know this is like maliciously put together or something like that, but people are going to listen to this and be horrified. Rose Mulet is an attention-seeking individual, okay? And basically, the long story short is they've done a video about, you know, former compatriot Lerix. And apparently they've exposed Lerix. And we looked the other day at some of the Reddit comments, and I think Lerix is playing a bit of a game here, I think, where he's trying to do this. Oh, I've changed. I'm not the same guy anymore. I'm different now. It comes across very much like a... You know, last week he was being all edgy. Now he's not being edgy to, you know, comply to the new audience. And he's kind of like trying to bridge that gap by acting like he's meaningfully changed. When it, obviously, how can you change that much in the course of such a short period of time, you know? But, yeah, his audience is full of gay tweens that make queer art of him, basically. Long story short. But anyway, Rose Mulet has done this expose, so I thought we'd take a little look and see what this video is all about. I personally am not a fan of, well...
Rose Mulet.
Rose Mulet is just kind of like this bitter individual who will get, like, you know, like she did it with Brad Taste in Music. I think she's doing the same thing here with Liam as well. Where it's like, oh, you didn't pay me attention and didn't give me what I wanted. I'm going to make an expose about you. That's what it comes across like, at least. Very pathetic, yeah. But anyway, let's have a watch of the video, see what we think about it, and go from there. Let's get into it.
What accusations was Rose Mulet saying?
Rose, if you don't say it right now, I'm gonna fucking rape you.
Colton is base. Colton was the only one who was bringing the content. He was sending me voice messages saying, I want to rape you. Bend over.
Go ahead.
You know, if anyone's listening to this conversation, Rose Mulet, if you want to, you know, she wouldn't defend herself. That's all I'm saying.
Awful person. You say shit like that, and that's just supposed to be okay.
It's a meme.
Rose,
It's not a fucking meme. That's an invitation.
When I was 15, I was groomed. I coped in a lot of really unhealthy ways.
That explains a lot. It's all adding up now. I get it. Right.
Rape is okay, but I don't think you solve it by hurting more people. I want to be raped because I deserve it.
And during this time, a lot of content creators exploited my situation for laughs. Liam was one of these creators, although he went under the name Lerix at this time. What he said to me on that stream deeply bothered me. But I never spoke about this for years because I figured that people would just blame me because of the things that I said. But something still felt deeply wrong about the fact that this man was using his platform to make fun of me, all while his audience was cheering him on for making these comments at my expense. Why is it that in 2017, when Rice Gum said a very similar thing,
guys, if you want to rape her, she won't sue you, so
everyone universally agreed that it was wrong, and yet here we are 8 years later, and I'm out here feeling crazy for even having an issue with it. The rest of that call continued, and I tried taking the...
I think the culture's just changed. And even though the internet was edgier back then, we've kind of gone through this loop, I guess, where, yeah, in 2020 BreadTube era, saying stuff like that would be deranged. But like 2023, 24, 25, I think there's, funnily enough, more room to say edgy shit and people just don't really care. You know? I think that's what's happened. I think that's why there's not as much concern or something anymore, I guess. I'm not sure. Yeah, but like irony poisoned. Yeah, there's an irony poisoning issue. Sure, something like that too. But yeah. What is this? Rape trauma makes Rose cope and seethe. Her little ass was begging for it. What the fuck, bro?
Moral high ground. I tried being nice in response. It didn't occur to me until later when I rewatched the stream that one of Liam's friends sent him a clip joking that he was going to rape me.
I'm gonna rape Rose Mulet. Sitting in a jail cell for 20, 30 years.
I'm gonna rape Rose Mulet.
Okay. Wait, Rose.
No, genuine question.
I never said anything about this. I just...
Is that Colton? Bro, Colton's such a fucking weirdo, dude. Oh my god, Colton! This is what you get when you trust some weird internet autist.
let it go. I moved on with my life. That was until one day I saw a video on my YouTube recommended from a guy called Donovan. And I clicked on it, and I saw his face.
Donovan, Lerix. Lerix is running from his past. The big question is, can he escape it? I mean, dude, I don't understand why Liam is even bothered responding to this. Why didn't he just ignore all of this shit? Why is he fucking responding to Rose Mulet and giving it this fucking extra credit? Bro, just fucking ignore all this and do your little fucking music review channel to your fucking tweeny boppers that make queer art of you. It's so stupid, man.
I was very confused at first. This is Lerix with a brand new channel. And as soon as I saw that, I went over to his subreddit page. I wrote a long, emotional post where I was going to come forward and talk about my experience. That post was never made public. It was held for review and was never posted. I got banned from his subreddit for writing that. And immediately I start receiving a message from Liam. Part of his...
Oh no. Okay. So I was going to say, this is kind of based. Someone types out a massive message, you delete it. Bro, oh my god, dude. This is unbelievable. Hey, I saw your weird Reddit post, and I don't know what your deal is. No one was seriously making remarks or like serious jokes about raping you. Jesus, man. I don't have anything genuinely against you or anything. It was just you said crazy things before, especially about rape. And we were just talking, joking about it on stream. Wasn't ever to personally affect you or anything. But yeah, I hope that clears anything up. It was just stupid, dumb content at the time. Not anything serious, which I thought you, like, got new. But yeah, it's never been anything against you personally to affect you. Why did he send this message, bro? Just send the dude. The funnier thing is to send the message and go, they were serious. You were the raped. Unlucky. I don't know, bro. It's so stupid, dude. Rose Mulet doesn't care about this. It's obviously bullshit, man. It's obviously she's putting this on and this is bullshit. Just fuck. It's obvious he is desperate for this edgy shit to not be presented to his new audience and he's panicking trying to deal with it. Rather than just accept you've got an edgy past and just owning it and moving on, he's desperately trying to put a lid on it. You can't put a lid on it, bro. Just let the fucking lid off and have a laugh about it. Why are you so worried about this, dude? Stop trying to run from your past, dude. You can't escape it.
Response was to tell me that it was just stupid, dumb content at the time, not anything serious. First of all, I found it very fishy, the fact that he had the ability to ensure that nobody on his subreddit saw this post and then DM me, and so I responded. So it's stupid, dumb content when it's from you, and I'm horrible for even saying that I was bothered by it. But when I say dumb shit, I'm just supposed to be okay with being laughed at and mocked for it for eternity. It's the double standards that bother me. I'm having a hard time feeling sympathy when I feel like that sympathy was never awarded to me. You brought me on your stream to laugh at me because of shit I said years ago. You were never going to give me a real chance. Not even a sorry.
Right. So Rose is a fucking clout freak that's desperately trying to obtain some clout and attention off of this. And B, bitter because she gets shit for the rape stuff and wants other people to be dragged down to her level. Right, okay. Very transparent is Rose.
Sorry. All the content on stream is never that deep. A few weeks pass and I make a tweet that like 10 people see where I kind of just subtweet about the whole situation. And like clockwork, Liam goes into my DMs again, which is crazy because we don't really talk like that. Dude. And whenever he messages me, I kind of feel bad. Like, oh no, like maybe I shouldn't have brought this up. But I feel like that's kind of the point. At the end
Didn't Lerix cover Brad Taste in Music's drama with Rose? And he's fallen into exactly the same trap, hasn't he? Bro, how is he getting bamboozled by this? Oh my god, dude. You're given all this juice. Why? So
day,
stupid,
I do think
man.
he's just trying to keep me quiet about the whole thing. On April 13th, Liam messaged me once again, acting confused as to why I would have an issue with him, thinking that our brief conversations that we had squashed all the beef. And apparently, it's weird that I still, have feelings about all of this.
Let me down. I brought him Rose Mulet, the Tark. Oh, you're such a fucking bitch. Come on, put the testosterone back on. No more.
Now wait a minute, Larry. See, that's not cool. Saying that's not cool.
It's a meme.
So I responded to him. I just saw that Content Cop was coming back, And I saw that clip and it reminded me of that, so I just vented. Nobody saw that though, and I think it's crazy that somehow your friend found that random tweet.
Bro.
Sorry though. Are we cool?
Oh no, we can't possibly have these new people who are making queer art of me know that I'm an edgy boy. Uh-oh. Just fucking own it, you pussy. Stop being a total pussy, Lerix, and just fucking own it. Stop trying to escape from your past, dude. Now you've been felted by Rose Mulet. And now you've, rather than just ignore all this shit, you've given more attention to it. Oh my goodness, dude. Ridiculous.
Cool? Do you want us to be cool? I mean, pretty much all of our interactions were you making fun of me, lol.
So
like,
stupid,
I feel better
man.
about you now than I did before, and I do believe in moving on and growing as people. I have a big music-related video about the worst samples in music that I'm filming if you want to be a part of it. Even up until this point, I was willing to build bridges. Who am I to be the person to call somebody out or cancel somebody for something that they said? But then this morning, one of my mutuals on Twitter sent me a DM. This guy is stealing Brad's video concepts, and now he's doing your video idea, it seems. I had never talked to this person.
Who cares? Who cares? I mean, a lot of this stuff I'm not going to care about. I'm more concerned with Liam's response than I am anything that is going to be said about fucking... I've seen Lerix's content and seen some of the shit he says and jokes about. I don't give a fuck about that. It's his response in giving this attention and not just fucking ignoring it and making it worse. And on top of that as well, the fact that he is now turning this into a big drama storm rather than, you know, rather than just fucking ignoring it. And the fact he's like being dishonest, I feel like, about his past. Like, you can't escape it. I had one review that I saw of the channel, okay, is that apparently when he first started doing his music segments, it was of a similar tone and style, and that it was like kind of edgy banter and stuff like that, and he was having a laugh with it. But then, when the teeny boppers started to come in, apparently, allegedly, I'm not saying I've seen this because I've not watched his content, but allegedly, he's moved from doing the edgy banter to being a lot more kind of like, well, funnily enough, a bit like Brad Taste in... He's become Brad Taste in music. He's become Brad Taste in music. He's softened his whole thing in order to placate the teeny boppers that watch his content. Lerix, you are Brad. You've become Brad. What have you done? You've forsaken yourself. What the fuck, dude?
About Liam, this person did not know about all of the conversations we had previously had, but that conversation that I had with him recently, where I had mentioned, hey, if you want to make up, I have this video that I'm filming. That was my worst samples video. So for him to make a community post about how he's making his own worst samples video.
So you agree with Rose? First of all, it wouldn't matter if I agreed with Rose or not. What an absolutely retarded criticism. And secondly, no, because that's not the point that Rose is making. Rose is making some gay hit piece to try and, you know, act like she cares about this in order to smear Liam in some way. Like, I don't agree with... Rose's video fucking sucks so far. I can simultaneously, you know, dislike whatever's being presented to me and recognise the behaviour that Liam is engaging in. Also, what is this Loam thing that I keep hearing as well? He goes by Loam now or something. People call him Loam. Why do they do that?
Video without me, that was a step too far for me. I literally filmed my own worst samples video days before he filmed his video. I had been talking a lot about it publicly. I had even mentioned it to him privately. You know, it was enough for somebody who not even involved in the situation to realize, hey, this guy is stealing your idea. And on paper, I know it's a little...
Yes, exactly, Shelby. I tell you what, Shelby has often got very good takes. Very, very fair takes. It's not the video is good, it's the fact he was so rattled he thought it was worthy responding. Exactly. Exactly. That's the pet name his little girl fans call him. Okay.
A little silly, right? Like, I didn't invent videos about bad samples. But it's just the timing of this that is just really sketchy.
A good sample is entirely unrecognizable. For instance, this is unrecognizable. You can't even tell what the original song sounds like because it's being used in a creative and transformative way.
Usually my general rule about samples is that I like it when they're transformed. I like it when artists transform the sample in some kind of way. Like they do something to it, they alter it in a certain way that makes it unique and they make it their own.
Hey man, can I copy your homework? Can I copy your homework? No, you...
Okay. Dude, classic Rose Mulet, man. Just a total attention-seeking freak. Oh, wow. We've got... Dude, of course, it's possible to have a very similar take about a particular topic like music sampling. How is this copying you in any way? Holy fuck, dude.
And you know, the more I thought about it, the more that I realized like, this dude's entire channel is a copy.
The format of the prompts lifted from Brad. His poorly aged songs video lifted from Brad. I mean, he even put Fred Durst in the thumbnail because Brad did it. I want to be charitable. I want to be fair.
Wow, music channels covering the same topics. What a shocker.
He does have videos of his own original ideas. The problem, though, is that the whole idea and concepts and creation of this channel was built out of bad motivations. This next part is hard because this is not something that I wanted to share publicly, but I have talked to Brad recently, and the things that he has said to me are deeply concerning. I don't think people fully understand just how much he is impacted by what happened last year. I mention all of this because...
Yeah, exactly. This is the equivalent of commentary channels covering the same topics because, of course, that happens. Stupid.
Tyro9000 became a member. Tyro9000 celebrates 2 months of membership. Every time I tune in, you got another trans woman on screen, SMH.
Okay, well, thank you for the membership anyway.
While Brad was struggling, Liam was out here laughing at him while he was crying.
Good.
It's been very funny to see his downward spiral, though. This is funniest breakdown.
Fucking loser. It's like so pretty.
Lerix, does this guy actually have some drama, or are we just reacting like some fucking guy crying? Dude, I kind of feel bad, dude. I kind of feel like a piece of shit. You should feel bad. Yeah, thanks, Edwin. 10 out of 10 segment.
I don't understand what pushes people to see stuff like that and think, oh, this is really good content for my drama channel.
Dude, this thumbnail's so awesome. Look at fucking Brad in this thumbnail, dude. What the fuck? He looks crazy, dude. He looks insane. All right, guys, it's not just brutally making fun of someone for crying. That's not what we do over here. Like, the guy is clearly just, like, mentally disabled. There's no hope for this guy, dude. The blackmail? His dick pics. Yeah, I think it's his dick pics.
But the worst part of it is immediately
Obviously,
after...
I don't give two fucks about him mocking Brad Taste in music. My only concern is that has he become Brad Taste in music? Like, the problem... Like, she's saying it's bad. I'm saying, no, that's good. Bring that energy back. Bring that energy back. He disavowed. Oh my god, dude. He's lost. Liam is lost. Fallen to the goblin of trying to run away from your past too much. Pathetic.
He starts laughing at Brad. He sees that Brad is at the lowest point of his life and that his mental state is impacting his ability to do content, and a light bulb goes off in his brain. This is my opportunity.
Dude, I gotta steal the fucking market, okay? I'm telling you. Music review channel could be on the horizon. Okay, that could be a new business opportunity. You know, seeing a gap in the market to try to invade. I don't even know what he's complaining about right now. Dude, this guy is such a fucking good gig. This guy is such a good gig going. This guy live streams and people pay him thousands of dollars to see his reactions to listening to album of the week. All you have to do is live stream. People pay you for a specific album. People pay you to just listen to some shit and give your retarded thoughts. Dude, this is what I mean. This is such a fucking good gig. I gotta invade the space. Dude, I gotta invade the space.
Bro. You didn't invade the space invaded you. And from all accounts, you're some wretched little soy bitch now. To placate your fucking female fan base. Oh god, it's so wretched, dude.
Space, come on, man.
Yes, that is correct. The entire Liam Donovan channel was created by Lerix because he was upset that Brad was complaining. It was such an easy gig, and he saw it as easy money. I know that there are clone channels out there, but never in the history of YouTube have I seen somebody who was entirely motivated out of spite, out of greed, and utter contempt for the person that they're stealing from. I tried bringing this to Brad's attention, but he's very much in a state right now where the last thing that he wants is to be involved in drama. I did not tell him that I'm making this video. He is not involved with this video, but I wasn't just gonna let this stand.
Rose Mulet,
I wish men weren't so afraid of raping me. Wait. It's like a self-report, kind of like, nobody wants me.
Not even good enough to rape.
Rose remembers.
Why is it that you say like the worst stuff to me on Twitter and then you invite me to these things?
Because you're a retard and you joined and
Oh,
people
God.
make fun of you.
Rose remembers.
Brad Taste is so unlikable. We are team Rose Mulet. Dude, I came around on Rose Mulet. Usually I was just joking about her. What about Rose? It's not Rose.
You're jumping the gun. He's not that soy. He's a little bit softer, but he still acts like a jerk and says what he wants. It gets buried by his chat for his opinions on pop music. To be fair, I haven't like watched his content. I've seen a couple of clips. I haven't watched his content in any meaningful capacity. So I'm willing to grant a bit of grace that maybe I could be misjudging this, but I've seen and heard a lot of reviews. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I think this narrative that he's become a bit Brad Taste-esque to placate the fan base is more legitimate, but I'll bear that in mind.
Rose Mulet. He's talking about Rose Mulet? Oh, wait, really? Oh, that's really interesting. Rose Mulet was not in that vid.
Rose remembers.
But you know, let's be charitable today. I mean, maybe my comments just really upset Liam.
Maybe he just really cares about rape.
You know what R. Kelly is trying to do there in that song? Literally bring women from Ethiopia to America so he can commit some of the worst crimes on earth to those women, and sometimes
The worst crimes. Dude, he makes me want to defend R. Kelly.
Surely he wouldn't go on and have a debate where he downplays sexual assault. No, he would never.
He self-admits that he stopped.
I don't know.
Yeah, but she said he tried to force her head down Lyrics.
Just because he didn't go through with the rape, Lerix, doesn't mean it's not sexual assault, dude. Just because he stopped
So what she
doesn't
said
mean
is
that he didn't do it, bud.
You guys have done moral like,
What do you mean, moral?
You're more this whole situation.
Yes.
So to try to ruin this guy's life over being a dick,
We're gonna ruin your life
now when trying to get head from his girlfriend, to ruin this guy's life and act like this is sexual assault, a huge morally weighted claim, is absurd. I'm now
Oh, it's about Super Mega. Is this arguing the Super Mega stuff?
making the conclusion that this disgusting bitch is trying to ruin
Disgusting
this guy's life.
bitch.
Absolutely. This is the easiest bullet I've
Don't talk about women like that.
Lyrics, when you come out swinging, when you're calling her a disgusting bitch, and that it's not sexual assault, it's a common
Oh, don't talk about women like that. Fuck off.
sexual mission.
Shut up.
You're being awfully vicious. I do think you can call that rape apology. Yeah.
But look, I get that people like you just try to dismiss this as having a dark and
Bro, Lerix was completely correct about the situation. Anyway, nonetheless, I've got my own coverage of that if you're interested.
edgy past. Where's the joke, dude? Where's the haha, the funny? You're
He was
just
right about
defending
that.
rape. Any criticism of
was
anything
correct.
that I've ever said applies to this guy 10 times over. I said the shit that I said because I was groomed. What's your excuse? But believe it or not, that's not even scratching the surface of the worst stuff that Liam has ever done. Liam often has a pattern of saying weird things, getting exposed.
Okay, well that doesn't like justify saying it, right? Like, what? Okay, so you say crazy shit, but you agree. I don't think that gives you a justification. Like, you should probably work on that. You should probably work on saying crazy shit through therapy, I guess. I don't fucking know, but I don't think it's like, oh well, I was groomed that I say this. Well, you're still doing the action. You're still doing the action regardless. So if you think it's bad, you can't just hide behind the fact you were groomed in order to somewhat kind of minimize that. That's absurd. We're not doing that's crazy. We're not doing Rose Mulet dono sounds. That's ridiculous. Okay.
Running brand new YouTube channels of people that don't know his history. So come along with me as I take you on a journey to find out why Liam was once nicknamed Lolicon Lerix.
Joining you once again to apologize for my crimes, to address the allegations that are thrown towards.
Oh no! Oh no! Lolicon Lerix. Uh-oh.
Me about how I did it to that small little girl, and I know it's just it's really disappointing, but I have to admit that I did do it. I did. I bent her over. No consent. That's a joke, guys, please. That was obviously a joke. Please trust me. I would never do such a thing. I would never even think about doing that to some, like, child. Okay, what the fuck? How old are you?
14.
14? My favorite. What's up, beautiful? How old are you?
these clips.
What's up, cutie? How old are you?
15.
How old are you?
I'm 16.
Wait, Tommy, based on what you know about me, would you trust me around your kids? Yeah. You would? Yes. Okay, let's fucking go, man.
Yes.
Hey,
Well, now I won't. Let's go.
Where?
Get the fuck out of here.
Is that your degenerate lolly likes? Is that what this is about? What is it?
Technically, yeah. Dude, I just got some base taste in fucking anime girls, and people just can't handle that shit. And they're like, oh, they're children. Yeah, they might be children, but you know.
And the anime decides to
Bro,
bring...
the thing is like, you know, the problem for Lerix is this is not going to sell well. It's all very well and good. Like, how do you... I know this is like maliciously put together or something like that, but people are going to listen to this and be fucking horrified. What's the fucking sell for this? The best way to deal with it is just to go, yeah, it's just some crazy shit. If you don't like that, don't watch anymore. But like, yeah, I did say some crazy shit at the time. Him constantly running for this just makes it worse, as far as I can tell.
Bring to life these thoughts with what feels like an illegal scene of her changing into some string panties. Oh yeah, and you can't forget the random-ass naked bath scene of a 12-year-old. And it would be one thing if it was just pointless fan service, right? But sometimes it's literally just part of the plot.
Is this,
like
is this that weird anime review thing that he did that people bang on about all the time? I mean, yeah, obviously, I think I've talked about this before. The intent was to criticize it, but why the fuck would you fucking do a review of this sort of thing publicly, bro? Why? Why would you do that? So stupid.
He needs to see these underage girls' panties to take her drawing to the next level.
Why make this video to begin with? This show is literally made for pedophiles.
Aiden! Yes, Aiden! Exactly my point! Yes!
Who the fuck wants a serious review of this? What are you getting out of watching a show like this?
Yep, that was a video from Liam's old channel, Lerix, where he reviewed anime. The dude got exposed for having his entire page of likes being young anime girls.
All of his likes on Twitter, by the way, every single one
is an anime drawing.
I never thought anyone was gonna go searching with the likes column on fucking Twitter. Who knew this was even an option? Why are you looking through my likes on Twitter, dude? Why did Twitter make this a thing, dude? Why are people just able to see all the things that you like?
Yeah, Lerix like Lolly on Twitter. This guy's a known fucking degenerate.
Okay,
you know?
but it's like, when you come out with
did.
Like, what's your actual stance on Lolicon?
If I'm not getting my stance on Lolicon.
More recently, Lerix went on a debate with Stardust because she was.
Dude. You can tell as well, it's always been a point of sensitivity for him. It's always been a point of sensitivity. And I think he skipped out on covering certain topics. Didn't he skip all the Vosh stuff because he didn't want to get into the Lolicon shit? Or am I misremembering? And that's the point, is just own it and then you can do it. Who fucking cares? Like, yeah. Lerix's big issue is he's never just been able to accept this and make a laugh of it and move on. It's always been like a bugbear and a problem and a sensitivity, you know? And now Rose Mulet's made this video. And because he's like, you know, a weakened point on this, he's allowed it to fucking fuck with him, and now he's responded to it. Like, this is a fucking 3K view video that he could have just fucking ignored or whatever. Or it's not just that though. I think ignoring it fine. It's also the fact that he has like downplayed his edgy past. That's the other problem too. He's downplaying it now. There's like a lack of integrity there, I think, and I think he should just be more upfront about it. You know, yeah, I don't know. And I know he's responded on stream and stuff as well. We'll probably get to that later this week. I won't do that today. We'll get to that later this week, probably, depending on what's happening. But why? Why has he done that? Why would you do that? Like, I thought the whole point was you're trying to, like, not expose your new audience to this, which I think is a bit of a foolish errand anyway. But you are making a thing of it by putting it in front of them. Why are you putting it in front of him? I don't get it. Like, it just seems like you've got very contradictory actions to what you're trying to do. You need one coherent vision of how you're going to handle it, and you need to do that and follow through with that, you know?
Was upset that another YouTuber was calling racist jokes based. How does Lerix respond to this? By calling her an insufferable bitch, of course.
Like saying insufferable bitch, I'm just calling her an annoying bitch.
If you called her insufferable bitch and she would have completely freaked the fuck out. She didn't.
No, it's true. It's true. I aim to be an insufferable bitch. That's kind of what you aim for. I don't think
He's also made Turkey Tom carve his name into his chest as part of his Dom Kink. Oh, wow. What? First time I'm hearing of this, guys. First time I'm hearing about this.
I was really bitching about it really much, except I think that he is
You're
not
whining and
consistent.
crying.
Whining and crying, okay.
You're just a whiny bitch. That's literally my
Okay.
fucking critiques. And that was because you laughed at that fucking joke of that guy like telling you to blow up your country.
It wasn't that he laughed at it, he called it based, right? And he said that it was so cool that
This
it
is
was
so
totally...
fucking dumb. Oh my god, am I really about to hear you whine about how
But
he
you
laughed
asked
at a
me.
joke and called it
Do
based?
you want me to, just to give you some backstory, this is somebody who has called me a brown, savage, disgusting animal. Somebody who said I deserve to get nuked, has called my lineage a bunch of savages, has called my grandparents savages.
So you think that him by saying based and laughing, he's endorsing it?
Yes, he did endorse it. He said it was he
Oh
liked
my
it because
God,
it pissed me off because he
bro.
thinks I'm annoying. I think it's weird to justify racism just because you think I'm annoying.
Justify racism. Do you not see like a difference between laughing at something and fucking meme calling it based?
Did you watch-
Like you have any context about this
Did
guy?
you watch it?
Like honestly, she's just a coping Indian bitch.
Yeah, that's a clip.
You see, Liam's entire online history is filled with instances of him harassing people.
Lerix, you constantly make accounts to troll me. You're a fucking weirdo, bro. I'm not even mad. You just fucking weird me out. You creep me the fuck out.
Man's made. Bro, who the fuck? Okay, dude. Who are these people now that dude, I don't even know who this person is, and I fucking know a bit about this history. The fuck was that? Who's that guy? Who's that dude? Who's this now?
Anti-Semitic comments. You're such a weirdo, bro. Honestly, kill yourself. You're such a F word.
And threatening people.
I have your face docs. I still have that. So I'm not threatening. I'm not threatening. I would never make threats.
His harassment, or I'm
Oh my god, dude. Lerix, Liam, what's all this about face docs, Liam? I mean, to be fair, it's a very old clip. I mean, it looks like he's fucking under 18 there, to be honest. That was the Smaggle. No way. That was about Smaggle Daggle. That's unbelievable, dude.
sorry, trolling, as he calls it, even extends into his real life.
One of my good friends, I'll refer to him as Tyrone in this video. It's definitely not race related at all, guys.
Big
black. So my mission was to order like a ton of just random shit to this guy's house. It'd be 2 a.m. I don't want this to be on my name. I don't want to be the one blamed for this. My piece of shit ass decided to put in the name for who was ordering the pizza as the girl he was fucking talking to. I could have got away with this, or at least I could have blamed it on someone else. But dude, I was fully in for the fucking meme. I FaceTime him as soon as the fucking guy pulls up to his door, and he says to me, Lerix, what the fuck did you do? And of course, I was just laughing the whole time on the call. I just couldn't stop fucking laughing because it was so funny. And then he blocks me on all social media. I couldn't contact this guy. I tried to call him on his phone. He blocked me, but he tells me, you need to apologize to my parents. They want an in-person apology. And I'm just thinking, what the fuck, Tyrone?
Just harmless trolling. You see, Liam, over the years, has found himself making a lot of enemies.
Obviously,
are asking about Lerix.
Oh, I blocked him. There's a lot of reasons.
I don't care. Oh, dude, it's the fucking clip of the Tom stuff. I don't personally care about any of this shit. To be clear, Rose Mulet's a fucking attention-seeking idiot, right? But it's like the problem, like I say, is as far as I'm concerned, obfuscation about his prior behavior to placate his new audience, and the fact he's trying to run from this, and the fact he's like reacted to this the way that he has. Far better off just ignoring this or just being open about your past, and then it's not an issue. But unfortunately, Lerix is not capable of that, it looks like.
Over the years, has found himself making a lot of enemies.
But chat are asking about Lerix.
Oh, I blocked him. There's a lot of reasons.
When he came back, okay.
I don't hate Lerix. There's other stuff involved there, but I just don't want to be around him, frankly.
And I could go on about this all day, but I think it's important to note how Liam is purposely hiding his past in order to cultivate a brand new audience.
Will you be keeping your humor? I've noticed a bit of self-censorship on your Liam channel streams. Okay, dude, here's the thing. There's not just
I'm not speaking to Rose. I'm not speaking to Rose. Maybe later in the week, I don't know. But I'm not, dude. Rose is an attention seeker. And, the whole purpose of this video is that people watch it and Rose gets more attention. It's so fucking obvious, dude.
Because that's like... Yeah, Augie's disappointed in the chat. They don't know you're racist over there. I'm not racist. I'm a very nice person. This is bad. Your version of being sentimental is doing N-word towers in the chat. I'll be over on Liam Donovan Music. Okay, you can sub to there.
See, the thing is, Lerix's audience, if I made this video, would never take me seriously, but the music reviewing audience is very different. This stuff does not fly. I'm making this video because a lot of people are uninformed and buy into this image that Liam is currently selling them. And look, I'm not the only one to notice that Liam is hiding some stuff, but when I went over to talk to another YouTuber about the situation, this is what happened.
Hello, I'm making a video with Liam, and I'm curious if you want to have a great combo. I do, Rose, that's why I fucking DM'd you, you fucking retard. I saw your fucking message, you stupid piece of shit. And now you're in my fucking chats, you fucking stupid, dumb fucking retard. You fucking worthless, ugly, dysgenic retard. You know what, never mind. No. I'm sorry.
Parry!
Passing by. Well, I'm thinking of doing, Rose, I think I'm going to watch your video off stream, and then I'm going to repeat your talking points and not mention your video, and then I'm going to pretend that I came up with them. And that's not even a joke, by the way. I know you're like laughing at me like I'm being serious. I'm gonna do that. Go fuck yourself, you clout leech, disgusting subhuman, dysgenic fuck. And as soon as you upload your video, I am going to upload a video with a similar name, a better thumbnail, and what's gonna happen is when people look up your video, Rose Mulet, I am going to get the search results, and people are gonna watch my video instead. I'm including this in my video.
What the actual fuck? Anyway, I did have genuine conversations with this Liam guy. He told me that this music stuff was more positive for him. I'm all for growing and changing as people, but I'm a little skeptical, and I think that's more than fair. I'll end this video off with the last message that Liam sent to me.
There we go. Dude, the thing is
the actual fuck.
My issue, oh for fuck's sake, my issue with Liam is all to do with his other comments and response, not even the video itself. That video fucking sucked, man.
Pura became a member. Pura celebrates 5 months of membership. Parry 1.
Thank you for the membership. So obviously Rose's success is sending Liam into a tailspin over this. The actual points made, I mean, I don't care about all the fucking edgelord clips or whatever. Don't give a fuck about that. I think that it's that he's got this past of like controversy. He's got this past of controversy and being an edgelord, whatever you want to call it. The Lolicon Liam stuff as well. Lolicon Lerix stuff as well, and it's like, just be real about that shit. And I don't think people are gonna really care that much. And those that do care and leave, well, it's not worth having those people who are gonna be like that in your community anyway. So why bother? Just be open and be real. You will still have viewers, people will still support you, and it will be fine. And my concern is that, yes, unfortunately, Liam now has become the thing he sought to destroy. And has become, should we call him, Liam Tasting Music. That doesn't really work. Brad tasting Liam. Is that better? Does that work? Something like that? What's the owning up to it argument? Well, just being real that you've got a... What do you mean argument? Just being real that you've got a controversial past, and if it comes up, yeah, I said some shit in the past. The stuff's out there if you want to watch it. And if you watch it and you don't like it, then that's fine. Don't watch me anymore. But it does exist, and I can't get away from that. Boom. That's the argument. Because at the end of the day, people want to, like... You can't control this shit. At the end of the day, the stuff's out there. If people see it, don't like it, and don't watch you, well, then that's their lookout, isn't it? You can't really, you know, control them. You can't force them to do something, you know? But there we go. If, yeah. I don't think this will affect Liam, no. I mean, but the thing is, he's made it more likely to affect him by paying attention to it. Do you know what I mean? What, like, why not just ignore it if that's your plan? Why give it attention? It's so stupid. I think there was a post on the subreddit or something. It's like, just ignore that. Why are you even paying it attention? And then you're reacting to, you're responding to it. And then you're speaking. Apparently, he brought Rose on the stream to talk about it. What a ridiculous thing. By the way, giving Rose exactly what is wanted, which is all this fucking attention. Stupid. Very retarded decisions being made. So there we go. Yeah, I don't know what he's thinking. I think he's just desperate and trying to, you know, deal with this in the best way that he thinks he can.
Okay, that's wonderful. You know? But how do I make money off depressed people?
But there we go, guys.
That Liam can run from his paedophile past, but you have to own up to being a chaser, which is more embossing.
It is more embarrassing, I agree. It is more embarrassing. Okay, guys. I did lock in for that, and I hope you appreciate that. But I am going to go and play some video games now. My friends are online. Verdansk is calling. I'm going to raid into the second channel. Pans is going to carry me and the rest of the team. So if you're up for that, come on across. Alternatively, I'll be back on Wednesday at 8 AM Eastern. I look forward to seeing you then, if you're not coming to the gaming stream. Otherwise, I'll see you over there. And I'm locked in. It's the perfect time for me. I'm locked in. I'm ready to play. Hopefully, we'll be able to get some dubs. And hopefully I'll play and not embarrass myself. But I will be ignoring chat largely, just so that I can focus on the game. During the games, I'm going to literally minimize chat and 100% focus on the game.